I'm John, it's 2014, and I don't know what to make videos about. I began the new year looking through old footage and things that I'd done, wanted to do, written down as a list and not really bothered going through with. One of the things on there was poetry. I used to do a lot of rap battling and fun stuff like that because I really enjoyed writing and freestyling and making other weird noises and stuff like that. One of the things that lets me indulge in that without having to get too involved is getting to watch things like DontFlop, which is a channel on YouTube that puts out rap battles between people. Now there's a good variety of different competitors on there. We've got British versus American at times. You've got poets versus rappers. You have homophobes versus people that actually have an IQ and don't have to resort to that kind of petty battle style. And it's really been growing a lot the last couple of years. A little while back, Grist made a video with Blizzard. It went very viral. It was marketed in the right way. It was funny. Mark's punchlines were great. He embarrassed Blizzard without making it too serious. You could tell that they were enjoying doing the battle and that they were enjoying each other's punchlines, and it was all very sporting. And he's continued to do this. Mark has recently put out another viral hit, which is called Girls Who Read. And that's brilliant as well. It's talking about what he wants in a woman, which is someone that reads. And it's so obvious. It's so nicely put out there in a world where we're being bombarded with images and particular types that we should be looking for. We should really be going for people that are smarter and more intelligent, more able to think and to engage and to discuss, because eventually the guys and the girls that you meet out there are going to run out of things to say. There's only a certain amount of times that you can be standing around saying, "What'd you get up to last week? Went to the pub. What'd you get up to over Christmas? Oh, ate too much." Like, it gets boring after a while. You want people that you can sit down with and just engage and take to other levels and makes you actually think a bit more and really just, keep growing. Because once you leave school, you don't have as many opportunities to keep on learning unless you force yourself into it. So I would advise that you go and watch his videos on that. But DontFlop is what I want to really be focusing on at the moment. I asked my Twitter followers what I should talk about. Sarah Grace wants me to talk about her butt. I will put a picture of it somewhere around here because, we all like misogyny and her butt is great. And then the rest of it is just going to be about DontFlop. In the world of hip-hop, there's always been various different things that help it to grow and to build the community. Things like battle rapping has always been quite a good staple for the community because you get to practice, you get to show off your skills competitively, you get to combine clever punchlines and short verses that wouldn't really make it into a song because they have no purpose other than to be boasting or demeaning to another person, and that you don't really lose anything by doing battle rapping. You have to think fast, you have to be on the spot. A lot of the time it's pre-written stuff, but you also are able to freestyle and make things up and fill in the gaps. That's usually called a flip. It's got a really strong hand in the UK at the moment, especially with people like DontFlop. There are quite a few different battle leagues over here, but DontFlop is the one that's really standing out for me, at least because it's got such a prominent YouTube presence that's actually done it right. They hire in a good amount of cameramen, they do multi-angles, they've made sure that they mic people up properly. They're actually doing the job well. They're lighting it, they're making it a visual thing as well as being something that you could just sit and listen to, and you want to be involved, you want to be engaged, you want to go and vote at the end of the thing and say this guy killed it with these verses. You want to be able to find out more about your favorite rappers in there as well. Maybe check out their careers, see whether or not they are just limited to being someone that can tell you that you're not as good as you think you are, and some of the metaphors and the similes and the assonance, some of the flow, some of the ways that they can take very simple ideas and build and build and build and bring out such wordplay and such trickery. It's fascinating. And that's what I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing. So I'll link you to some of my favorite battles. There are some funny tag battles. There are just the ones that went viral and brought more attention to the channel.